Hello everybody, Mark, aka The Nerdy Punk, back again today for a new video. Hope you all are doing well. Currently, the Criterion collection is running a 30% off sale on their website, and it runs through the end of, pretty much the end of the month. I believe it's May 29th when the sale expires. And I wasn't sure if I was going to pick anything up with this sale. This is probably like the last significant sale before the Barnes & Noble sale this summer. So, again, I don't always pick up titles in these sales, but if there's a title that I'm really itching to grab, you know, I feel like it's a no-brainer to pick it up with the sale. So, I ended up picking up a few titles here, nowhere near my haul for a typical sale, obviously, because it's only 30 instead of 50% off, and I spend way too much on them anyway. So, I want to go through these 4 titles here real quick that I picked up and talk to you a little bit about them, and then we will wrap up this video. So, first up here is The Last Waltz, which is on 4K. This is the only 4K title, and I think this one was like $33, something along those lines, with the sale. And this is directed by Martin Scorsese. It's a documentary about the final concert, or at least the final concert for the time of the band, which was a kind of roots rock band from the 60s and 70s from the United States and Canada, I believe. They kind of had a pretty eclectic history. They at one point were the backing band for Bob Dylan, and Scorsese does a really good job with a lot of these kind of rock and roll documentaries that he's been making over the years. And he filmed this concert, from what I could tell about it. I've never seen this, and when it was first announced, I really wasn't that excited about it. But I listened to some clips of the songs performed at this show, and I watched some of the videos on YouTube. As soon as I watched them, I'm like, okay, I gotta pick this up. And this was what inspired this haul in the first place, was this title. I really wanted to pick it up and see it in 4K, because I listened to a few of these songs, like I said, and it was so good. I have to listen to more. So, really excited about this one. There is kind of a theme to these titles that I picked up here. We'll see if you guys can pick up on it. Next one here is Female Trouble, directed by John Waters. And I have one other John Waters film in my collection. It's the only other one I've seen, and that is Pink Flamingos. And I'm just such a huge fan of who John Waters is as a person. His films, I'm not 100% sold on yet. I really appreciate the messaging that they go for. I think there's a lot of great social commentary in Pink Flamingos. And despite the fact that it's not the most pleasant thing to watch in the world, I really like that film is going for, really. And who John Waters is as a person, like I said, and the types of statement that he wants to make with his work. So I'm really excited to see more John Waters, and I've heard this one was fantastic. I actually picked this one up. I was going through the celebrity recommendations from the Criterion Closet, and Mark Maron, when he talked about this, he said this is one of the best weapons against fascism that we have, and that recommendation specifically sold me on this. Next title here is Gimme Shelter, a Rolling Stones documentary from the late 60s. And this is about the infamous Altamont free show that took place in 69, where a bunch of Hell's Angels and crowd members got into a riot, and some people ended up dead. So it's a very intense kind of story behind this. I haven't seen this documentary before, but I was kind of in the music documentary mode, which is one of the themes here with these titles. So I really wanted to pick this one up. This has been on my list for a long time. And then finally, the last title to pick up here, Easy Rider, directed by Dennis Hopper, released in 1969 in particular. I've never seen this film, but from what I was reading about it, it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's directed by Dennis Hopper. It stars Jack Nicholson in the lead role. This may be the only Jack Nicholson movie in the Criterion Collection. I'm not 100% sure, but I really like him as an actor, obviously. and I've been really wanting to watch this movie, so really happy to add this one to the collection. All right, did you guess my theme for this this haul? The theme is the counterculture. All of these movies, I feel, are really well related to the counterculture, sometimes directly, like with Gimme Shelter, and from what I hear, Easy Rider basically follows a bunch of hippies. Yeah, all these movies I feel like have to do with the counterculture, and I'm currently teaching about the counterculture. It's the end of the year in my history classes, and so I've been in kind of a mood to dive into some hippie culture and counterculture from the 60s and all that. Some of the music and the lifestyles and all of that stuff. So excited to watch these four, happy to add them to the collection. So that's going to wrap up this video here, kind of a short one this evening, but I wanted to get it out there since I got the titles in the mail today. Be sure to check out the sale if you're interested in picking up some stuff. It's the Criterion Collection website where you'll find the prices, the discounted prices. So, and Amazon may be doing something. I don't know. I haven't checked Amazon. Usually they tend to match the sales. I don't know if they are or not. So you can feel free to check out Amazon too. But if you can, I definitely recommend buying straight from Criterion and supporting them. And you can get some pretty good deals from them as well. So with that being said, once again, I will see you guys later. Have a great evening. Adios.